Okay, you may be thinking, why do we need or why do we have to install another driver? Don't we have already Bayesian Query Elasticsearch? Yes, we do have this, but if you are using actually Laravel version 5.4 and above, there is going to be some issues working with Scout as working with Bayesian Hirout as a driver to Scout. So for that, first thing, we are going to remove this package, okay? And we're gonna say composer update to update our composer and do the trick, okay? And for the next thing, there are a pretty popular package working as a driver for our Scout package, which is called Laravel Scout Elasticsearch. For this purpose, for this tutorial, we're going to use this package, which is going to be just fine because it's working with PHP version above 7.3 and Laravel above version 6. So it's gonna cover our Laravel version, which is 8.1, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so for the next thing, we copy the install composer and paste it in here. We're gonna wait. Okay, there are some other actually configurations. For example, we have to set n variables. So I open my .env and paste it over here. And for the next thing, we have to register this line in our provider. Okay, app.php in our config folder, and I'm going to paste it in here, okay, in our provider section. And the next thing, in the .env, we have to set elastic host and give it our localhost address. You know where this come from? If you remember, if I paste this one, this is our address for Elasticsearch. My Elasticsearch is up and running in here, actually in here. Let me close this one. Okay, this is my Elasticsearch and it runs on port 92.9200. Okay, what's the next step? All right, we can publish the vendor. So I do this, and if I do this, I get elasticsearch.php right here. This is our config. Okay, that was easy. So for the next thing, let's try to import. I know, we don't have any specific models and we didn't use trait searchable and etc. Just doing, okay, seems to do fine. Okay, for the last step, let's create a sample model. Let's say PHP artisan make model post and -m just to make migration. Okay, it says it's already there. Let me do it again. Okay, it has our migration too. So let me just put some sample fields in here. Let's say we have a string title, and as before, we have a integer price. Okay, simple as that. And here is our model. All right, and we can say use searchable. In order for us to make use of Scout, we need to use the trait searchable. Okay, and if I try to migrate, do I get any error? I don't. Great. So I think, all right, it's all set. You see, I have successfully imported my model into my post indices. So if I go over here in the Kibana and into the index management, okay, right here I have my indices successfully created. If you're in doubt, let me just delete it and run this again. And if I refresh this, as you can see, there is my index. So there are pretty much some other configs you can set in this package, but I encourage you to read through the entire document and make use of any other configs that you want. All right, we have successfully installed our driver.